Whenever a healthy child is born, an elderly person must die. The elderly person watches his daughter, who just gave birth to her son. Even though there's much reluctance, he can only touch his daughter's cheek one last time to say goodbye. After saying goodbye to his wife, he walks out of the room in despair. Then he runs towards the cliff behind him without looking back. It turns out that in the future, in 2034, an unknown virus sweeps across the world. The survivors seek shelters in fear. Only Helgoland Island in the North Sea remains untouched by the virus. Some resources are still left here, and it's also suitable for growing fruits and vegetables. Due to the scarcity of resources on the island, and after careful calculation by the leaders, they discovered that this small island can only sustain 513 people. Whenever a new life is born, someone must choose to sacrifice themselves. To prevent outsiders carrying the virus from entering, they use giant ships to create an impenetrable defense around the island. But the rules here are extremely strict. Everyone must earn points through labor and other contributions. Those with higher points can have privileges, such as priority for reproduction and access to more food. At this moment, the woman unexpectedly gives birth to a second child in front of the frightened crowd. This result shocks the leadership. Because of the shortage of reproductive equipment, it was impossible to predict the birth of twins. But now, another person must sacrifice themselves for this. At this moment, Dr. Mark raised an objection. Perhaps having one more person won't make much difference. However, Judy, the absolute leader of the island, firmly disagrees. Breaking the rules is not a good thing. Even if it's just one exception, it will lead to people no longer willing to follow the rules. The eventual result will be complete chaos on the island. Judy decides to choose a sacrifice from the 3 islanders with the least points.